Tony here, Psych'd baseball cards. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hump day today for all you guys that are working and gals. And going to show 3 cards from my 1965 set. I have 3 more coming in, and I have another 2 that I'm not going to show because otherwise the videos get too long with the bios. So anyway, I am down to, with 3 I just bought that I'm getting in the mail probably this week, I'm down to 64 cards needed. Slowly getting there. So let me turn this puppy around and show you what I got. Okay, first up we got Aubrey Gatewood, pitcher for the California Angels. Gatewood played for 4 seasons, 3 with the Angels, and last year with the Braves. He originally signed by the Tigers in 1960 and was then selected by the Angels in the 11th round pick of the 1960 expansion draft. The Angels brought him up in September '63. He pitched in 4 games, 3 as a starter, for a 1-1 record and a 1.50 ERA. In his debut, he pitched a complete game 4-hitter win over the Boston Red Sox, a 4-1 win. I think I said that. He was 64. In '64, he was 3-3 with a 2.24 ERA in 15 games, and in '65, his only complete season, he was 4-5 with a 3.42 ERA. He was then in the minors from '66 into '71 with 5 different teams, but he appeared in 3 games for the Braves in 1970, pitching only 2 innings and had a 4.50 ERA. In 68 games, he was a career 8-9 with a 2.78 ERA and 75 strikeouts. His numbers aren't bad, so why was his career so short? Some sources say he developed arm problems, wasn't verified. Others that he was picked up by a number of teams and just wasn't brought up. So I don't know. What do you think? In the background, I have a Topps 2020 certified auto and game use swatches of Oakland A's catcher Sean Murphy. That was gifted me by my buddy Sean. You might see him on some comments as Fish661. So anyway, next up I have Julian Javier. Julian played 12 seasons. His first 11 were with the Cardinals, and his last was with Cincinnati. In '65, he hit .227 with 2 homers and 23 RBI. He was an excellent second baseman. Orlando Cepeda pointed out his smooth moves around second base, stating, "Juli comes out of nowhere like a phantom." And he was given the nickname Phantom along with Juli. Dale Maxville said, "Juli's like a ghost out there. Runners try to nail him, but he gets the throw off so smoothly, and then he disappears." He was a career .257 hitter, but in 19 World Series games he hit .333 with a 3-run homer in the 6th off Jim Lomborg in Game 7 of the '67 World Series. He hit .364 that series. He was a career .299 against lefties and only .233 against righties. Branch Rickey suggested Javier might become a great hitter if he learned to switch hit, but Julian would not do that. In the Dominican Winter League in 1964, Javier was batting, and the umpire Emmett Ashford, a 9-year veteran of the Pacific Coast League, called strikes on 2 low outside pitches. Javier protested the calls. "Why you call the pitch on me? You know I don't like the pitch." Emmett said, "Why do you think he's throwing it?" Javier replied, "Oh, a comedian, huh?" Emmett told him to be quiet and just hit. Javier took a third call strike right down the middle of the plate, turned and landed a punch to the ump's jaw. Emmett threw a couple of his own with his mask drawing blood. Javier received a fine and an indefinite suspension, but they were reduced because of his fan popularity in the Dominican Republic. Emmett resigned for the remainder of the season, but relented when Javier went on the radio and apologized. AAL President Joe Cronin purchased Ashford's contract, apparently convinced that he knew how to face difficult situations. The popular Ashford then made history in his American League debut on opening day in 1966 in Washington. He was the first Major League Baseball black umpire. So there you go. Some interesting stuff there on Javier and Ashford. And last we have Giants rookies from 65, Ken Harrelson and Jack Hyatt. Okay, Harrelson played 16 seasons for 7 different teams. His first 8 were with the Giants. Henderson was expected to become the Giants' next Willie Mays. He considered that unfair and unrealistic that the press would say that about him because nobody could replace Willie Mays. The Giants had expected Mays to retire in 3 years, but Mays kept playing and Henderson spent more time in the minors than expected. In 1970, his first full season, hitting .294 with 17 home runs and 88 RBI. In his 8 seasons with the Giants, he hit .256, had 61 home runs and 270 RBI. He was a career .257 hitter with 122 home runs and 576 RBI. And now Jack Hyatt played 9 seasons with 5 teams. Played 5 years with the Giants in 65 with 67 at-bats. He hit .284 with a home run and 7 RBI. He had limited playing time throughout his career, averaging 53 games a season. He was a career .251 hitter with 22 home runs and 154 RBI. So there you have it. Hope you all enjoyed that. Sorry for all the screw-ups, but hope anyway everybody has a great weekend, and I'm just really out of it today. I've been out in the yard working, so I kind of came in to do this video. Had good lighting, I think. It looks good anyway on the camera. But anyway, enough rambling. Hope everybody has a great rest of the week and weekend coming up. And until next time, take care.